What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. A little different today. We are just wrapped up another day of practice. Guys, this week has been an absolute grind. My apologies on the lack of videos. Honestly, I had to woodshed a ton of my game. If you saw my video on Monday on woodshedding and the amount of practice I put into things, that is what this week has been. Like, my hands are bleeding. Like, I don't know if you can see this. Like, I've got cuts everywhere. Like, my hands are absolutely destroyed. But I've just been working so hard on getting back a couple parts of my game that just seem to have disappeared over the past couple weeks. Unfortunately, this has been, probably the worst stretch of golf I've played in a really long time. And that's unfortunate because about a month ago, before we had that bit of a cold snap, like, everything was really clicking. I was feeling really confident. And then for some reason, coming back from that, I've lost my feel with my wedges. And so it's just been a grind this week on getting that back. And it's specifically 30 to 90 yard shots where it's a lot of feel. You got to be super precise with your tempo and turf interaction, especially. If you don't nip those the right way, it can go nowhere. And again, I'm playing on pretty soft conditions. So the margin for error is so small when it's soft. At the range, I can hit it no problem off mats because there's so much forgiveness on firm conditions. But when I take it out to the course or I'm on the practice hole, it's much more of a grind because you have to get it the right way. Now, with that being said, it has been phenomenal training on getting my low point of my swing right and just getting that working. And finally, over the past 2 days, I've really started to see it come together. And today specifically was the first day I've been able to kind of hit feel shots again from those distances, and especially even around the greens, just getting everything I've been working on with my coach, Max. Max is my short game coach, and he's been really having me work more of a draw feel into my short game shots. Especially since I hit a fade with my irons, but with my driver now, I'm basically hitting a draw all day. So I'm kind of tinkering with the idea of going draw all the way, because as I'm noticing and as I'm learning going through this struggle this past week, a big vulnerability I have and a big reason why I think I'm not seeing my approach stats on my Arcos go up the way they should is I need a better, more precise shot going into greens. And it seems like when I get the draw feel going and I'm shallowing out the club a lot better, it seems like when I take that approach, I'm getting much better results. And I've been just doing laps of a couple holes here towards the end, and we just came off now, playing in the dark. But it seems like that draw feel, I'm more accurate with it, I'm better with my distance control, and I can flight it down, which is nicer. So especially into windy conditions or, to back pins, it's nice when you can flight it down a bit and kind of not have to come in so high and towering. So that's been a good improvement, and that's given me a little more confidence now because, man, this week's just been brutal. It's been tough battling through this bad golf. I haven't played golf, this poorly in months. It's been a struggle, and it's just annoying because I was so confident and was so pleased with where everything was sitting, and just to kind of feel everything go sideways. But with that being said, every time something has kind of gone sideways, I've always come out of it with a bunch of benefits from the things I've discovered through that process. So maybe the whole point of all this is that for me to kind of discover that draw feel and now incorporate that into everything. I'm playing a full 18 tomorrow on a full length course, not the par 3 course here. So I'm hoping, when I play the full course with that draw feel, and I'm going to play it through the bag, we'll see how that works out with my scoring and with my Arcos data, because I'm very curious to see how that holds up. But we keep rolling, we keep going. Again, I really want to get this all tightened up and get more into the finesse side, because I've already booked now my first 2 tournaments. So I'm going to be here till the end of April, and then I'm back in Toronto, and my first tournaments are in May. I have the men's mid-amateur and the men's amateur, the Ontario provincial tournaments. So the qualifiers for that are going to be in May. Championship is in June. So hoping to really come out swinging the way I envision. And if the tweaks I've made today implement and I'm able to kind of pick up back where I left off and get back into that scoring mode, then I think I'll be okay. It's just been a really frustrating couple weeks just going through this slump, but hopefully we'll be better for it. I think we will. And if the last 3 hours of this practice session were an indication, then I think we're going to be okay. So fingers crossed, guys. Again, I apologize for the lack of videos this week. When I go into like crisis mode of I need to fix things, I kind of just take any available hours of my day and practice as hard as I can. It's the same thing I did in music. I kind of just go like solo focus and grind even harder. So I apologize for going dark on you guys. It was just so that I could take literally every hour of sunlight I could to practice and try different ideas and try and sort out these problems. So I think we're on a path of success here, feeling a lot better. Tomorrow will be a good test. And then I will be back with tons of videos next week. Got a couple cool things I want to tell you guys about and show you guys. So that'll be really wicked. But I hope you guys have a phenomenal weekend. Thank you so much for watching this off-season update. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Join me on my 2021 golf journey through the highs and the lows. I will take you through everything through this year. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace.